Good morning, everybody. Wednesday, September 12th, and just wanted to reach out. I'm Bill. I'm with Franklin Loan Center, and I just wanted to talk about today, where does the home buying process really start? And this is something it's like always been a challenge for every mortgage person out there, right? Because what happens is like it probably comes as no great surprise. People fall in love with houses, not taking on a mortgage, right? So that's why there's so many websites out there that are there to show you houses, help you fall in love with the house, to show you beautiful pictures, all of that stuff. And I get it, right? I mean, that feels like the great place to start. And it is, but it's just window shopping. And quite frankly, a lot of the websites out there have outdated information on the houses and things like that. So, they're showing houses that look like they're actively for sale when they've already been sold, and sometimes months or even, whatever, years ago, whatever. And so the real starting point, though, for buying a house, I mean, it's great. Like, go out, shop, start to understand what you like in houses, what you don't, find neighborhoods. Like, that's all great. But when it really comes down to it, what you really need to do is get the financial piece in place and get that stuff dialed in so that you can really go out and shop with confidence, right? I mean, going out and looking at houses without the financial piece in front is literally window shopping. I mean, it's the equivalent of going and shopping on Rodeo Drive when you make $15 an hour, right? It's just not going to happen. So what we like to do is, let's get the mortgage out of the way early. Again, I recognize that is not the fun part. But it is absolutely a part of it, and it becomes a really important piece to the whole thing, because you've got to work out those pieces. You've got to understand. I mean, you have no idea how often people come to me and they've already been online shopping and they're looking at houses 5, 6, 700,000, whatever the number is, and then I tell them what that payment equates to, and it's like this cold glass of water in the face where they're like, "Oh my gosh, I totally thought I could afford that," and that's partly driven by some of the awful online mortgage calculators that are out there that just don't paint the full picture. And it's not really their fault. I mean, they don't know what maybe the homeowner's dues are, or that there's a bunch of special assessments on the taxes and things like that. So again, when it really comes down to getting serious about home ownership, the first step is always going to be get that mortgage piece squared away, and work with somebody that can do a full actual pre-approval, work through the numbers with you, figure out the right mortgage for you and all of that stuff. So just wanted to get that out there. I'm Bill with Franklin Loan Center, and make sure you start that process at the right spot. Thanks, and I will see you all next week. Please share, like, comment, all that good stuff. I'd love to hear from everybody. Appreciate it.